Good morning, friends. This video is for the jurisprudence students. There is a small question on the political order. So, what is political order and what is legal order? Legal order we will discuss in the next class, next video. First of all, let us know what is a political order. Please remember, to make the state, that means the country or any state, stable, to make it stable, there should be strong political order, definitely. A stable state, it needs, so please remember, the modern technology or the modern legal phraseology, legal framework to see that the rule of law prevails in the society. Unless the rule of law prevails, definitely there will be chaos. So the weak and meek rulers, definitely they cannot maintain the rule of law. Therefore, three essential facts are necessary for having the modern state, a stable state with political order. They are, number one, state building. They have to build the state in a very perfect way, in a stable way. For it, first of all, they should build the state, means the government offices, the structure, infrastructure, all these things should be there. Second is rule of law. What is rule of law? You have studied the basic structure doctrine. In that we have discussed at length about the rule of law. So that means everybody has to follow the rule of law. That means everybody has to follow the procedure established by law. Everybody has to follow the due procedure of law. For example, if A commits the murder, the state cannot straightaway take him and put him in jail. They have to register a case. They have to investigate the matter. They have to confirm that he has committed the offense or not. There is prima facie evidence against him or not. Then only you have to follow either section 41A, CRPC or other non-bailable sections. Then only you can send him to remand under section 161 CRPC. Is it not? Straight away you cannot remand him. So this is what is called the procedure established by law or rule of law. It should be the same for each and everybody. No doubt, definitely there will be some immunity just like the President of India. There are some privileges just like the governor of a state, like they will be there. But in general, rule of law should be there. This is important. And third point, please remember, accountability of the government. This is also more important. So while discussing the vicarious liability in the law of torts, I told you the accountability of the government. Suppose if any government servant does some mistake, yes, the government will be made accountable. So you may be knowing that Gera Kishore case, Gera Kurse versus State of AP. We discussed that case. Please remember, this boy was lifted from his house, actually from his brother's house at Madhipadu, and ultimately on the next day, his dead body was found in the Madhipadu Reserve Forest, and the police said that they killed him in an encounter since he countered against the police. As a right of private defense, they killed him. But when the matter came to the High Court did not agree, and High Court asked the state to pay compensation to the bereaved family of Gera Kishore. So this is what is called accountability of the government. These three things, they say that the political order should be like this. Please remember. In this connection, I want to tell you China, India and Europe developed these three components while developing their state. So in different order, of course, first priority, second priority, somewhere third priority. Rule of law may be taking the third priority also. In our country, rule of law is in the second position. Right. Of course, India could not use the so-called rule of law totally because of the vast population, diverse culture, and due to war with the neighboring states also. Definitely, you may be knowing. So, 1972, war with our neighbor Pakistan. 1961, war with China. So normally, we don't go aggressively. Normally, there is no, in the history, you please refer to history. India never ventured to actually annex or declared war against the countries. Other countries, when they want to raid us, then only we have, in defense only we went for war. This is the history. But because of the war, because of so many reasons, we could not so-called execute the rule of law perfectly. Second is religion, yes, theology. or religion, it has got more effect. So right from Ashoka dynasty to Maurya dynasty, we were influenced by the so-called religion. So religious principles. So politics is connected with religion at that time. If religion is there, so definitely the Moodhanamakams will be there, and normally the rule of law may not be implemented. So this thingly. Right. Now, since we are in the jurisprudence, political order, so nothing but political jurisprudence. Political jurisprudence, it is a legal theory that the judicial decisions are motivated due to their political ambitions or due to the influence of politics on the judges. You may be wondering, after all, judges, who are they? They are also human beings, they are also lawyers, and they are also residing in this society. Definitely they will have got affiliance or the so-called affiliation towards certain political party. Sometimes they may be influenced by the political party decisions also. So normally there are certain motivated political judgments than by unbiased judgments, right? So please remember, political jurisprudence, it advocates that judges are not machines. Please remember, judges are not machines. They are also human beings. They have got the feelings, that's why. But are influenced by and swayed by the political system, is it not? And by their own personal beliefs. Sometimes they will act on their personal beliefs also. So they will give the cases. No doubt, we know the law should be decided only based on the rule of law. But at times, due to the political changing scenario or to the effect of politics, there may be some judgments given by the judges based on their political these things also. Yes, definitely they should be there. Because, see, if you, sometimes yesterday we got the judgment in the Amaravati case. Yes, they said, yes. When the political decision has, and the legislature has taken a decision, now you cannot deviate from the same because of the contractual liability. So like that, definitely. So here, people of one particular party, the ruling party, they said that the judge is swayed by the political ideology of the previous party. So like that, you may think, but of course you cannot comment like that. So please remember, here it is a fact that some judges are making decisions based on their political, legal and personal beliefs. Because law. Sometimes discretion of the judge plays more important. Even though 100 witnesses give a parrot version, if he believes the version of only one single witness, he can say, I am believing the evidence of this man, not 100. Finish, we can't do anything. So judicial decision, we have to go for appeal, that's all. So therefore, there are certain judges who make decisions based on their political, legal and personal beliefs also. So please remember, that's why the policy making is also judicialized. Right? Now, political order also can have influence on discipline of law. Yes, legal also definitely they will have, because you know the Probation of Offenders Act is not political. So when the judge is about to convict him for 2 years, the judge says, your character will be, or you are a young man, your future will be lost, therefore you will be under probation for 2 years. Is it not political? Or remission of sentence under 432, same thing. So please remember, unlike natural law, political jurisprudence presents law as an evolving concept. So which changes due to the change in the political perspectives, we can say. So that's why, suppose if a case was booked against A during particular regime of one party, and if the next party comes to power on the next election period, then due to the political change, this man will be given freedom. That means the case against him will be dropped or discharged by the court under section 321 CRPC. Political scenario, yes, these things are happening. So please remember, actually this political jurisprudence or political order was coined by the famous jurist Shapiro, Shapiro, Shapiro. So of course, some people say that it is in right from 14th century it is there, but please remember, Justice W. Burford, he is presented as an activist judge. Please remember, he made decisions on the personal bias. So please remember, political order relates to realities of the life, definitely, and it has connection with jurisprudence. and the legal theory also. Therefore, political order, a stable political government should have a political order, rule of law, and ultimately accountability of the government for any action taken by its employees. So this is briefly regarding the political order. So please hear the video once or twice and make notes, and definitely you can be able to answer the question. Thank you very much.